En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu, San Santa, una María, Vanessa, Valentina, Catalina, Andrea.
Con permiso.
Hey yo, bendición, what up? This is a Mexican theme, Orale way. Shout out to all my vatos and all my jainas. So if you haven't seen my last video, definitely check it out. If you haven't seen my Yama Yama music video, definitely check it out. I'm trying to keep this in place. As you can see, I'm going on my Taino today. So this is my second time recording it. As I put up the number 4. Boom. Okay, so 2 things. There is too much sancocho going on in the Mexican community concerning ocha, mixing Santísima Muerte, mixing Espiritismo, mixing ocha, mixing palo. It's ridiculous. Okay, man? As what you saw in that little video, I don't know what that guy was doing. There's a specific prayer when giving a candle. Well, let's see, what's a lukumi name when you give something magic, because you gotta give everything. You gotta give 2 candles instead of 1. I can't remember. I can't remember the damn name. Whatever. But yeah, give 2 candles. I don't know what that guy was saying. But that's just one little example of a sancochero right there. I mean, maybe that's how we learned. I don't know. I've seen videos of people doing ocha parties and they're playing mariachi and the dancing isn't appropriate. Like, when I say appropriate, I mean like this person, they were like singing to El Legua, but it had like a mariachi but the singing was off. It had a lot of Spanish in it. I don't know. And there was a trono there. I remember seeing like a little trono of a person had rocks, like little boulders, I guess. They were kind of big, with like a hat and a little design on it. Oh, that's a legua. And then another one was like another big rock with like a little couple of blue stuff on it. Oh, that's Yamaya, but it was like literally, instead of a sopera, it was a rock. I've seen, there was a video of some 60-year-old lady who was like walking stones, like she was walking on hot coals. There was another video of some, I can't remember, they had a white pañuelo on top of this lady and she was walking. Just invented stuff. A lot of sancocho that goes on in the Mexican community. Shout out to all my Mexicans. I love you. Number 2 that I want to talk about, and I say all this in love, the first part and the second part. There are too many Puerto Ricans and Cubans taking advantage of the Mexican community. There's a lady that I know got crowned. Yemaya, how much she paid? $30,000. What she get? She got a bunch of rocks thrown into a trash bag, given to her and said, "That's your santo." No the caracol, no tiene los caracoles. She don't got the caracoles for the reading for the ita. I don't even know if she got an ita. If she did get an ita, she didn't get the caracoles. She didn't get the shells of the ita. She didn't get the lagoon. She didn't get any manillas. And you know what? This is from a respected elder here in New York that be throwing a lot of tambores. So to the community, he's some guy that be throwing tambores all the time, and he did crap like this to an ignorant person. And I say ignorant. Ignorant's not a bad word. It means a person doesn't know, taking advantage of someone's ignorance. Right here in New York. And their life goes on, and then the cherry on top of that whole little scenario was just abandon her straight up. Did the so-called crowning. I don't know if she was sitting on a pilon. I don't know. I don't even know if there was a throne or what. I don't know. But this is what happened to her right here in New York. And this happens. We got Puerto Ricans and Cubans that go to Texas and California, Los Angeles. They go to Dallas. They go to Houston. and they take the knowledge that they know, and they yo, I'm gonna crown you $30,000. Let me tell you right now, Mexican community, there ain't no crowning. I don't care if you're crowned Babaluaye direct. There ain't no crowning that costs $30,000 unless you're renting a hall and the cook is freaking Gordon Ramsay and he's gourmet cooking all the acheses, okay? Ain't no crowning that costs $30,000. Ain't no crowning that costs $20,000, okay? At the most, 19 grand. And what else? Basic santo, at most 10 grand. I was talking to a Mexican friend of mine saying Babaluaye, just to receive him, not to get crowned, to receive Babaluaye, $20,000 in Texas. I don't know what you're receiving. When you receive Babaluaye, you receive Ananu, the sister, you receive Nanaburuku, you receive Echuafra. I don't know what you're receiving with this $20,000, but ain't no santo that costs $20,000. It's crazy. So if you have any horror stories, then let us know in the comments below. Educating ourselves, understanding other people's stories. A witty man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from other people's mistakes. If you got horror stories, let us know. If you've seen any crazy things, let us know. Ocha is for everybody. I don't care. Some people try to say it's only for black people. It's only for Latino people. That colorism crap, I don't deal with none of that. Ocha is for everybody. But specifically speaking, with the video, the theme is Mexican. Specifically speaking, the sancochos gotta stop straight up. This is the Afro-Cuban tradition. And number two is the elders that do know, stop taking advantage of the people that don't, of the Mexican community, of the Black American community. I see people going to the Botanica and picking up freaking, I remember these two negras that were getting the herramientas de Olokun so they can make an altar to Yemaya. Just craziness. I don't know who was getting them to do that stuff. Maybe it's just on their own in the book. But yeah, I want to look out for everybody. And the Mexican community got to know that you guys are being really taken advantage of. And knowing things like prices, knowing things like processes. Knowing that when you do get crowned, you're supposed to get ita, that you're supposed to receive your dilogun, that you're supposed to receive, that you don't walk out. This whole thing about I'm gonna translate your ita and you keep your ita with the house or the godparents or somebody, and then you take it back later. I'm not down for that. There's been way too many horror stories. There's another, I know a santero that got crowned right here on the East Coast. If you don't know that when you're crowned at El Leguao Guno Chosi, there's supposed to be a second trono outside, then that's just a whole shortcut that can be taken, and they're still gonna just take the money that should have been used for the throne and the ceremonies that gets done outside. They can just cut that out and keep the money. And that was another respected oriate here on the East Coast that did that to someone. I don't know what's going on, guys. But you just got to be aware, educate yourselves to the extent of how to not be taken advantage of. Freaking elders out here, not everybody, I shout out to all my elders that are real good people that exhibit iwapele, good character. Shout out to all my olus, babalaos, iguru, iboya, ibocheche. Shout out to all my oba oriates and the santeros that are about that life, humility and honor and character, and not mixing things, not being sancocheros, not taking advantage of people's ignorance. Not charging 30 grand for a crowning or 30,000 for a crowning, or skimping out and doing shortcuts and not doing tronos when you're crowned a warrior. This is stuff that happens here in New York. This is stuff that happens in Florida, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. And I could imagine just how horrible it is being over in Texas and California and Colorado with the Mexican communities, where there's Mexicans that are getting really duped and they don't care, yo. They straight up don't care. It's not their money. They just take the money, and then you're over here with a bunch of rocks in a black trash bag. Okay? So let us know in the comments below about your personal stories and what you think about what I'm saying. These things have to be spoken about. Prices have to be spoken about. It's not just let the person figure it out on their own, let them live their journey, the OD finds a house and all that. If you can help safeguard someone's passage by giving them the knowledge, hey, this Santero is saying that they're gonna help me out. It's only gonna be $30,000 to crown me. That's a red flag. But if you don't know that, well, then you're gonna hand over $30,000, put your house up, get out a loan, and thinking that you're gonna get some grand change in your life, and all you got was a bunch of rocks in a bag. Or if that, a lot of people just take the money and run. I've heard those horror stories. It's horrible. And some respected people, and they skip town and just take the 30,000, 20,000, and 10,000 and skip town. So really build connection with the people that you're gonna be dealing with when it comes to your mayores and your elders, okay? I can just go on and on and on. Let me know what else you want me to cover. Peace out.
Nacho, I think I know someone who can help you. The Lord? No. He's a water
Santero.
species. He knows where to find eagle eggs.
Eagle eggs? I'm not listening to you. You're crazy.
Nacho, I'm telling you, this is for reals. His eagle eggs possess magical powers. You could become the greatest fighter who ever lived.